if when they're exploring these back rooms, they find the back rooms.
Welcome back to the Killer Media Podcast, your home for all things horror entertainment and movie reviews. This is Tim, and I am Nick. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. What are we doing today? We got a fun one. We can't wait. There's going to be a lot of talking in this one. And that's funny because all we do is talk.
No shit.
Yeah, no shit. We're going to discuss The Hunting of Matthew Nichols. It's not out yet.
Josh Nichols.
It's not yet. Josh Nichols? It's not out yet as of recording this.
No.
But it will be when the video's up. We saw it early. It was a Mystery Monday at our theater. So we'll dive into that, whether we liked it or not, and what it's about. Then we're going to jump into the back rooms, everything. Mainly talking about the film that's coming up by A24, but including everything that happens with the lore. What do we think is going to happen? What do we not want to happen? And whatever. And that's when you can also chime in the comments and let us know all your thoughts, because the back rooms is huge.
Yeah. Who are you?
We should have opened it like that. Damn, in unison. Forgot. And then we're going to end with They Will Kill You, the movie review. So stay tuned for that at the end. Or if you don't care about anything else, you can just skip right to that part.
Go ahead. Do it.
Maybe there'll be timestamps.
I dare you. I triple dog dare you.
But before we get into all that, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 400 by, what, June or July?
June.
And we're like 6 away. No, we're trying to get to 500 by July or June. We're almost at 400 now. But we won 5.
500, yeah.
We won 5.
We could do 500.
Help us get there. Hit that subscribe. Hit the bell. Tell your friends. It's fun here. We have fun.
It's fun here.
We have good times. So
we go to the back rooms.
Yeah, we're going to go to the back rooms. Yeah. We're talking about movies and everything horror. I'm going to set a timer.
No timers.
All right, and then we're starting. All right, so we're going to start with The Hunting of Matthew Nichols. This is a found footage / documentary.
Tim's favorite.
Documentary. I can't say that word. Documentary.
But let's be real. This was documentary and then like a little bit of found footage.
Yeah, it's mainly set up as a documentary, and that's how we get our lore.
When this started, I was like thinking this was an actual documentary that was going on.
I'm like, what are we doing here? This is not a movie.
I was like, wait, are we in like the right theater?
Right? It's kind of crazy. So this is directed by Marcane Turasweek. I don't know how to pronounce your name, sorry. Written by Sean Harris Oliver. And we have a lot of cast members here. We have Miranda McDougal as Tara Nichols. We have Ryan Alexander McDonald. All right, half of that's from... Oh, no, sorry. Ryan Alexander McDonald as himself, I believe. James Ross as Matthew Nichols. Susan McFarlane as Brenda Nichols. And Christine Wiles, maybe? As Pam Hamilton.
Pam.
All right, those are cast. Now we're going to jump into our scores. And then we'll jump into a little synopsis and what we thought. So, our scores for Hunting Matthew Nichols in 3, 2, 1.
I have a score of 5.
And I have a 4. Yeah, I did not like this film. Mainly because it's found footage. It's all documentary. I want to say documentary. And it's not good, story-wise. So, a synopsis, spoiler-free. 2 decades after her brother and his friend mysteriously disappear, Tara Nichols, a documentary filmmaker, sets out to solve their missing persons case. When an unsettling piece of evidence is revealed, Tara and her crew investigate the disturbing circumstances surrounding the case and attempt to uncover the truth about her brother's disappearance. So, let's get in. Found footage. Why it's bad, why it's unique. And this is all personal opinions, obviously. There are a lot of people who love found footage. It was like a spark of lightning back in the day with the Blair Witch. I personally don't like it because I don't like the shaky camera. I can't focus on it whenever they're going crazy and a big scene's happening.
It has to be done right.
Exactly. The guy with the camera's running and he's panning over everything and it makes me dizzy. I'm like, I can't see. I want to see the movie.
Like, have you ever seen it's like something Henry with the it's like all
the first person. That gave me a headache. I was getting nauseous.
As long as it's like the first person, it's a lot of first person shots. So
yeah. I was getting
you get pretty queasy in like video games too, don't you?
Yeah,
especially like VR.
And it's only the ones where it's like slow, like Resident Evil first person, a little bit. It's because it's like slow. It's not smooth like Call of Duty or Battlefield. Like that's like it's fast. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, and it's a lot of it you can't even see what's actually going on, even
Right.
even in like the hectic things, and it's like get like maybe they want to like match what's going on in the scene, but at the same time, I kind of do want to see what's happening on the screen.
Yeah, and a lot of the found footage in this film where stuff's getting good takes place at night, so you still can't see anything.
And you're going,
really,
like-
so yeah, and it's crazy. So and it's very unique because it's also half documentary. You know, I've never seen that before. Cool, I guess.
Not even half,
Nice.
honestly. It's like 3/4.
Yeah, but it just took up so much of the time, and that's where all the lore is dumped on.
But it wasn't like interesting enough to just sit there and like us care about like her trying to find what happened to her brother, and it's just
Right.
like it happened like, and it happened 20 years ago. It's like
Move
you're
on.
now just
Yeah.
doing this, and even one of the things was like you should have just been moved on at this point.
Exactly. Yeah, I didn't really understand it or get the motivation why. I think technically on all aspects of this film, cinematography wise, directing,
Oh.
acting is all like 10 out of 10 phenomenal. Like it's competently shot.
There's like a really
It's just
good shot when
boring
they
as hell.
like they go into the woods, which sadly is towards the end,
Mhm.
and it's daylight, but like it was such like a great with the trees and the leaves. Like,
Yeah.
it was like a great shot, and
The
it's
scenery,
shot
the
throughout like
yeah.
the whole movie. There's
It's-
good. There's
yeah.
good scenes.
it's like technically very, very good. It's just in the story department, I just don't care. It was so slow. Like there's one scene where they're watching like the tape that the kid who's missing Matthew like
Mhm.
dropped, so they're watching it, and I guess it's how he went missing, and they're just watching it with like no reaction. I'm like, you're not having any
The only one that
visceral
had the only
reaction?
one who had a reaction was the sister,
Yeah,
and then when those two watch it,
like you'd think anybody
They-
would have a reaction to that.
they're just kind of like, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
wow. I don't know. That just came off weird.
And we barely even really seen what happened on the tape, probably for budget
Yeah.
reasons. They didn't want to
Yeah.
shoot that entire thing,
They show you at the end.
and barely anything was
Yeah,
nothing.
and again, it's all crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's found footage. Was there enough to keep us interested in this film? Not really. I think there could have been if this was a short film and they just like focused to like the end. There was so much filler, so much drag, so many plot points that I don't think needed to be in it.
The only interesting plot point that I thought was Pam's character, but they just
She was done good
it was just like
because that was like a twist.
because at the beginning we know Pam. You get this little subtle hint because when they asked about what they found
Yeah.
in the cabin, she kind of hesitated. I'm like, oh, you knew something.
Yeah.
So she was honestly the only interesting character that I actually was like, oh, what's her reasoning? And Pam was probably right in the reasoning on
She is right.
what happened because
Yeah.
by the end of this movie, spoilers alert,
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Um,
Walk and die.
didn't have except McQueen.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah.
He's still alive. So if you see this movie, let us know if you agree with Pam as well. I think that scene
We're on
when-
Pam's side.
We're on Pam's side. Get Pam. The scene at her house when they go back a second time to interview her and they like confront her, I think that's the best scene in the whole film. It was very tense. It was acted very well, and it felt natural, like a natural response that she would have.
Oh yeah, she highly defensive. As
Yeah.
soon as she brought it up, she's like, we didn't agree to this.
Yeah, that was done really well.
Only thing is, come on, you couldn't be that stupid enough. They were recording still the whole
Exactly.
time.
Yeah, and she knew too. I see the red light. I'm like, you're
And
still
even
gonna believe
after
them?
that,
Yeah,
I was
like no way.
But other than that scene was well done.
And it set up a sequel at the very end, like an end credit scene. Don't make a sequel.
Oh yeah, we got up and then we started walking and then
Yeah.
there was an end credit and I was like, oh, okay, I
Yeah.
guess they're gonna probably make a second one.
Yeah,
But
it
I mean that's
doesn't-
at there's enough of the budget to make a second one.
yeah. If this movie makes a lot of money, if
Depending on
do-
the budget,
Yeah.
they could.
I don't see the second one having any point to be a documentary. It would just be found footage. I would guess. If you're gonna go that route, it could be interesting if you focus more on the supernatural elements and you just focus on that, of like maybe researching why and what's happening to defeat this thing. Then you can get my interest.
I don't think there needs to be a sequel.
There doesn't need to be now.
Lots of things, even movies that I love, don't need a sequel.
Yeah, keep it ambiguous in the ending.
Like Companion, like a lot of people I think are at least Weapons. That
We don't need a Gladys prequel,
A Gladys prequel? No, we don't need it.
but they're making it.
They're
Like,
gonna make it though.
Don't
We're gonna watch it.
don't ruin the mystery. Yeah, of course we're gonna watch it, but don't ruin the mystery of Aunt Gladys. Anyway, that's our mini review of Hunting Matthew Nichols. If you go see this, let us know your thoughts, or if you have seen it already, still let us
Just be
know your thoughts.
prepared. If found footage documentary type stuff is not for you, you're probably not gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, but if you love it, hey, you might like it. I mean, it's interesting. Like, if you like documentaries, which I like a few of them, if you really like the genre, then yeah, you might like it because it's different and it might be for you. But I don't know. There wasn't enough in it for me. Right. Talk about the Backrooms?
Don't get confused with Backshots.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That was uncalled for.
What do you think Backshots is? No.
What do you questioning me on
what do you
I
think they
Backshots are?
I thought they were playing basketball. the backboard.
You made me spill my water.
You did that all on your own.
No, I didn't. All right, let's jump into the Backrooms. So, whoever doesn't know the lore of the Backrooms, it's very fucking complicated.
Now
it's very confusing.
I think now it is.
It is very
I think
much
before it was pretty minimal.
It was. So basically on 4chan, what the hell is 4chan? Is it like an early version of Reddit?
It's a type of Reddit type place.
I've never like been on 4chan. But anyway, an anonymous user posted a random ass picture, we'll put it up, of the mustard yellow and this empty room, which apparently is a real place, and I think in Wisconsin. Like, that's a real photo.
Wisconsin?
I think. Don't quote me on that, but it's some state with a W. And it was just that photo, and everybody's like, "What is that? It's creepy. It's giving that nostalgia of I've seen this before, but I can't really put my finger to it." And then they added on another line of text, and I was gonna get the text down so I can read it. Hold on. Excuse me. Backrooms post text. That reads, under that picture, if you're not careful and no clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the backrooms where where it's nothing but the stink of moist carpet, the madness of mono yellow, and the endless background noise of fluorescent lights at a maximum humbuzz, and approximately 600 million square miles of randomly segmented empty rooms to be trapped in.
I remember reading that synopsis when I was younger, when I was first introduced to like anything the Backrooms. I always thought it was a little crazy place, and it's like called like liminal space.
Yeah, all liminal spaces where there's open rooms of nothing, no furniture, no nothing, and it goes on forever. So that
no end.
Yeah, so that tag was attached to that photo later on, and then from there everything just went the cattywampus. It just blew up, and there's a wiki page, there's fandom pages, and the fandom page contradicts the wiki page, but it adds on. It's like there's two different sides.
At a certain point, there was just, I think everybody. Did we say who it was? Kane Pixels.
Yeah, he made the found footage videos.
Yeah,
who made it really, really popular.
So like, yeah,
but they have nothing to do with the wiki page.
That wiki page,
nothing to do with that. He has
so the original 4chan post is not part of what he.
No, he just took the 4chan post and made that from that. Huh. Like he took the text and said, "All right, let's expand on this." So now they're making a movie on it. So the original post of the 4chan, the guy's probably like, "Fuck." Like, maybe I shouldn't have been anonymous, right? He's probably like, they're taking all my thunder.
I was gonna say, isn't 4chan everybody's like anonymous on there?
I don't know if everybody. I have no idea. Like I've said before, I've never been on.
But he chose to be anonymous, so.
But hey, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's not even a real person. Somebody from the Backrooms.
I mean, all he did was just post a picture of that, right?
Yeah.
He didn't have that description, and then
somebody else. I think somebody else tagged.
So the Backrooms is just something a lot of people just keep on adding and adding and adding and adding on to. And unfortunately, at this point, I don't care about a lot of the end stuff that happens, like the levels that they've added, that people talk about. Oh, this is a new room. This is a new level. That I don't care about. But for the most part, a lot of this stuff is still pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But I think it's gotten a little too much.
It's blown out of proportion because the lore, it goes crazy. Because like, oh, if you're in the yellow rooms, like the starting room,
that's always the starting
level 0. If you dig underground, you're gonna end up in level 855. But if you dig through the ceiling, you'll end up in level 27. You know, it's like, who thought of this and why? It's so confusing.
I guess they had to name the levels, but it's just, I wish they weren't numbered.
But it just makes, there's no rhyme or reason. I guess that's the point.
Yeah.
But Kane Pixels, his story has no levels. It's just rooms. And mainly it's just the yellow room. But he does venture out. So like the lore of his whole, I watched all 22 short
Did he venture
videos.
out in that the videos that he did? Is it all just the yellow back rooms type thing?
It's like 90% of the yellow, but there are some instances where it goes like outside, like in a town area or a regular like house.
Yeah.
So Yeah, I watch all 22 like short found footage. Now this is found footage that's done good. I don't know how to. It's not like super crazy, but it's like focused. It's kind of like, I don't know, a regular video camera, but it's very hazy. It's got all like the digital noise on it. It's aesthetically amazing. The writing I think is really good. All the people talking sounds very natural. I think I talked to you. You didn't like watch them all. Go
No.
watch them all. It's very. It really hooks you in. There's one of the episodes is 9 minutes of them talking about the fluorescent lights and just analyzing it, and it's so like encapsulated. You just like it because none of it makes sense.
That's like the only
Right?
the found footage that he seems
Really
interested in.
Yeah, it's done
We've
well.
played a Backrooms game.
Right.
There's more levels that they added.
I know. We gotta play it.
We gotta play it.
We gotta play it.
Maybe we go through the whole thing again.
Yeah, we'll start over.
We start over.
It was
Refresh.
fun.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while.
But we know that there's monsters.
There are monsters. Not a lot though. There's like the weird. They're mold monsters. That's what I think. Like, so in found footage number 1 or 2, I forget. They're all molding together now. One of the guys, they find him later on, just like pinned up against a wall, like deteriorating, like he died there, and he looks like mold. So maybe that's
Like a guy or the monster itself?
no, the guy. And again, nothing's like set in stone. Like we don't know anything.
That's true.
So it's all up to it, like interpretation. So yeah, there are some monsters, but they're not the main focus at all. But you know they're there, and whether you make any noise or not, they could hear you. But you don't know. That's the scary part.
Now, do you believe that the Backrooms itself is like a living thing, or just it's always listening? It's just
I think it is.
not everyone seems like they could just no clip into the Backrooms. Kind of like
Like it picks and
someone's
chooses?
chosen. Yeah,
Maybe.
like maybe not a living being. Like I don't know. It's just,
I think it's ever evolving
yeah.
because there's proof of that in some of his episodes. You'll see this giant flash of green lights, and at the end of the one found footage one, it's like green lightning everywhere, and then it just goes black. And then you find out later on that that's the animation of it creating a new room, like in reality, live in reality, like at time, in real time, because they open a door, and it's literally like building a room, and then again it cuts to black.
So that's why it
And
feels
that's,
like everyone
yeah.
just kind of adds on to it because like you start in the yellow room, you get out of the yellow room,
Mhm.
and maybe like the first instance that somebody just escaped the yellow room, then it just creates another room.
Yeah, like the theory is if you're opening a door that leads nowhere, it'll create a new room.
Like maybe if someone's trapped in the yellow room, like maybe the beginning of the back room, somebody escapes the back rooms of the yellow, and then they open the next door, and whatever thoughts that they have, or like whatever familiarity that they have, like I know that there's like an apartment one where it's like some courtyard, but it's like it's an apartment, big compartment apartment complex, but it's indoors,
Yeah.
but it looks outdoors. There's a courtyard with like colored, like different windows, all like lights on. Like maybe that's familiar to somebody else, so they created that room.
They could be.
So like for like the Backrooms created itself in this room based off of somebody else's familiarity.
It could be.
And then somebody goes away from that one. Like it's kind of like never ending.
Yeah.
But it still has been too much though.
It is
a little too much.
Because again, there time travel is involved also in the Backrooms. In Kane Pixel's lores, one of the hazmat guy literally fast forwards, I think 3 months ahead of time. Because like all of a sudden, everybody who's walking past this corridor, they just disappear, and there's a glitch in the video, and he's like, "Where the hell did everybody go?" You find out later on that when they find him, it's 3 months later, and he has no idea what's going on
this whole time.
Yeah, and then they found him and they captured him because he's going nuts. He doesn't know what's going on.
Can he? No food, I guess, for 3 months, or did they find food?
It's weird. Kane Pixel was in an interview and he said you could find food, but maybe not. You know.
I guess if the Backrooms want you to find food.
Yeah, in the game there's food. You know, and water and stuff. Like if you find it, sure.
Fucking milkshake.
Yeah, the fucking milkshake and snack bars. And the
going to the snack
and the potions.
Yeah,
man, it was a fun game. Yeah, the lore goes crazy. It's nuts. He said only one person in the whole world at that time when he did an interview with Smosh, and they kind of just asked all these questions. This was, I think, a year ago. He said only one person he's ever seen a comment for nailed exactly the story of the Backrooms, and it had like 2 likes. So like nobody put any eyes on it, but one person got it to a T.
Because all these videos that Kane put out are kind of like just found footage. Kind of expands on some of the lore, but like no, there's like no details that are really give it. It's still
You
kinda,
do get some hard details, but it's still very much you have no idea what's going
like,
on.
where do the backrooms come in the first place?
Exactly. You have no
Like
idea.
that, you kind of
Yeah.
just really.
You know the basic story. There's a company called Async. They're studying the back rooms. They have their own gate to go into it. They're exploring. They're trying to figure out what it is. They have their own plans with it. And then you have the people that are just no clipping in there out of nowhere trying to find out what's going on. And that's like the real creepy stuff. Because again, you're walking around for 30 minutes and there's nothing there. You just hear random ass noises and screams in the background. And it's crazy.
So like you'll hear screaming.
Yeah. And they'll try to find them. Be like, hey, well, where are you? And like they don't find them. And then at the very end, you'll see like this weird creature running at them. Then they run away, and then they're fine. So he doesn't put focus on the
Kind of similar on
monsters.
the video.
It is, yeah.
Similar on the video.
And like the doppelganger too, creepy as shit.
So the doppelganger is real in Kane's.
No, but these
Oh.
monsters can mimic people.
Yeah, I think.
But you don't see them
I
as
think
a doppelganger.
that's the scariest type of monster because like
Yeah.
maybe like clipped alone, can't find anybody, but then you see somebody that looks like it's a human, it's a mimic, and he goes,
Yeah.
"Hey,
Yeah,
over
exactly.
here."
Exactly. Yeah.
You get closer and closer and then he turns into not
Yeah,
so much of a
weird-
human.
The weird monster thing. And also, we'll talk more about the movie now, but to end it, I think Kane Pixels in the interview with Smosh said the plan for this is if this movie does well, he'll finish it in a TV series. And that will have all the answers, I think. And this will directly connect with
Is it
his-
A24 that is doing it? Yeah, so
and this will directly connect and build upon what he already established. It's not a reboot. It's everything will still exist. So maybe we're in the future, maybe.
he time traveled.
Maybe he time traveled. So yeah, it's really good that A24 give this kid a shot. I think he's like what, 19 now, directing.
Oh yeah,
a
because
feature film
he
movie.
was pretty
He
young.
was 15 or 16 when he first did the first episode. I'm like, whoa, and to see that blow up to what it is now, that's kind of crazy. And it's really good. It's all made in Blender, like 90% of it. Some of the stuff's intercut with real people, but all that's like digitally made, all the worlds. So it's done very well. And now we have a feature film coming out. So
It's about time.
yeah, so let's talk about the trailer. We got our first full trailer now. We got the main guy who works at a convenience store, right? Or a furniture store, I think.
Probably makes sense with all the furniture.
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention to where he worked.
Yeah, I forgot the name of where he worked, but he's at the store. He finds a room. He sees a little stream of light in the wall. He goes into it, and I guess he finds himself in the back rooms, and he's trying to find out what it is. So he keeps going in there every day, he says.
Yeah.
So he can go in and out. Everybody has a problem with that, but the hazmat people do it all the time. So I don't understand why.
Yeah, I'm not
they're
sure.
having- they
It's
don't
already
know.
established that you can leave and go, but
Yeah.
I think at a certain point sometimes people just can't. Like I think it's just like
Right.
a circumstance.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm hoping. Like, we'll still just talk.
Like,
about
do
the
you like
trailer.
that idea that you can easily go in and out?
Yes,
You do like it.
I think. Because can we talk about predictions right now?
Talk
Or
about
do
whatever
wanna
we
wait?
want.
Okay, we're talking about whatever. My
Going off
prediction
script.
is they're going in and out. They're going in and out.
They're going in
of-
and out burgers, yeah.
They're going in and out, in and out,
Yeah,
in and out, in and out
Yeah.
of the back rooms. They even have a rope. We see that they have a rope that they go like because the further they go, I'm sure they don't want to lose
Oh yeah.
track, so they probably keep tying a rope longer and longer.
Mhm.
So this infinite, it looks like infinite rope probably. So I guess like backrooms giving them like a false sense of like, oh, I could just go as far
Right.
into the backrooms as I can go,
Mhm.
as long as I have this rope and I know my way back. But I feel like by the end, someone's gonna get trapped in the back rooms. I'm hoping someone gets trapped in the back rooms.
Mhm.
Either the main character, because he's telling his therapist about this,
Mhm.
and I think she also, I guess, believes him, and then she joins.
Yeah.
So like, I'm thinking like if he gets trapped alone, I mean he's alone, he's trapped. But then what if like everybody but one person gets trapped, but then he can't get back into the back rooms, so then he's all alone, like not even thinking, like no one's gonna believe him.
Right.
So like then he goes crazy. But like that, like someone's getting left in the back rooms. I
think-
feel like someone's not gonna be able to escape.
I think that's kind of the therapist's motivation. I think he's telling her all this, and she's kind of being like, "You're crazy." He's gonna go missing for days probably, and then she's gonna be like, "Well, wait, he was telling me about this." She's gonna go to somebody, and that's gonna open that hole. That's how I think it's gonna turn out.
Yeah, I think a similar thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it looks really good. It looks just like what he filmed, in his short little films on
Those
YouTube.
found footage.
Yeah, all the
pretty
found footage.
close to.
And for everybody that loves the found footage, because the Backrooms, it has to be found footage. So I'm hoping for more of that. And it looks like we're getting that plus regular film. It's a mix, which I think is a great idea.
Yeah, it's a
'cause
good
you're
idea.
appeasing
You don't
both
want
the fan bases. And I think it lends itself more to a engaging story for regular moviegoers.
Yeah.
If it's all found footage, that could turn a lot of people off like me. But the Backrooms, it works for the Backrooms. So I love that they're doing both styles. And since he's behind the camera, you just know it's going to be great based on what he's already done. The hazmat suits are back.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like you can see what he can do in Blender. I mean,
yeah.
it's just kind of like just similar, but just like you
Mhm.
do in real life.
Exactly. With a lot of money behind you now. A lot more than what he's been doing with his zero. I don't think
Zero.
there's any production in his episodes.
Zero.
So I hope we don't get a lot of monsters, but I hope they hint at them and insinuate.
I
them.
think I want glimpses of the monsters. I don't want. Do you want them to like be chased? Like maybe like
I think they have to get chased.
they gotta be get chased, but like I don't want like an overbearing amount of time for like they spent just getting chased. I feel like they should be. I feel like the Backrooms is best when you're in there, you think something's gonna happen, but like nothing's happening. So like you can go like time and time again be in the Backrooms and nothing happens, and then all of a sudden, then because I feel like the Backrooms is big. I feel like
It's huge.
it goes on and on and on and on.
Mhm.
So like the further that you get from your point of like the entrance, then like unless you know where you were before your entrance, like you marked it,
Mhm.
is you're gonna get lost because it's a maze. So the further away you get from that, then I feel like maybe the more chance you'll end up near a monster. But I don't think it's not. I think it's just the fact of being alone. It's so like if you're trapped there alone
It's hard
with a monster, but like even if you go without, I feel like you'd be like psyched to see a monster. Like,
It's something.
I'm not the only one.
Something's here,
But then now you know that there's a monster.
Right.
But then you can go like like say if you're stuck in the Backrooms and you go weeks and weeks and weeks without seeing a monster, you're like you let your guard down. You're like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, exactly.
nothing's there. But then all of a sudden it's back.
Mhm.
But I don't want like whole different like slew of like monsters. Like oh, one's over here, one's over there,
Yeah.
one's over here.
Not like the game. There's monsters everywhere in the game.
Yeah.
The scary part is, and it's a light entry horror. Like it's not like horrifying. It's not going to scare you, but this gives you that unsettling feeling of
Because it's familiar because of that mustard yellow. Because like, is there even like really like you said earlier? Is there actually a real place that's like that? But like it looks like it would be a real place, but it's not. It's like
it's
like
looks familiar.
It's like the Backrooms is like trying to mimic reality, but it can't.
Right. It's like that's why there's just random stop signs in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
There's no furniture. If there is, it's all compiled into one
Yeah,
spot.
like why is there a fucking
And
big
there's
pile?
holes in the wall and ladders everywhere.
Or like I know there's areas where like it's like gridded.
Yeah,
but, like
yeah,
then
yeah.
there's like and then I
you
think
just fall like to your death almost. But
and then,
that could
I think isn't there like different levels to the first yell?
Mhm.
Like because then you can get back up. That's
right.
Vertical, horizontal. There's a lot
diagonal.
of
space. It's 4D. Then there's the pool room, which is in his Kane's thing.
Okay.
Not like giant as pool, but there's a little hint of it in his.
Yeah, see, and that's what that's what I want to see in the film. I want to see like a minimal amount of rooms. If they're like going from room to room and they show a whole bunch of rooms, which the trailer, unless I'm mistaken, the trailer really doesn't give off the vibes that they're going to do that.
Just showed the yellow room.
Yeah.
I
so
think. Yeah.
There's a lot of rooms, and I think for however long the movie's going to be, it's just going to be bloated if you try to go through all these different rooms.
I think it's like an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, that wouldn't be enough time to like really get like this unsettling vibe. Like just
I want a
taking it all in.
Exactly. I want a nice mystery, scarily crafted liminal space of I'm all alone and there's this annoying hum and there's nothing. Because in his episodes on YouTube, when the characters turn around with their cameras, you think someone's going to be there because you don't know. Because it's so silent and he turns the camera to the corner, it's like you think the jump scare is going to happen, that you're going to see somebody, but no one's ever there. And the ending of the found footage, I think 3 or 4, the ending of that, the guy that no-clipped went into a house and he's hearing somebody talk, like a human. And the guy's like, "What are you doing in my house? What are you doing?" And he's like, I don't know how I got
So
here.
he
I'm
no
just
clip
walking.
back into reality again?
No, this is where it gets crazy.
Oh,
The other guy can
shit.
hear him, and they can hear each other. And he's like, "Are you in my wall? Like you're in my wall right now." And he's like, "I'm standing right in front of you. You can't see me."
Oh.
And so like he's like so close to reality. So I think if
So
he
it was like a
broke
pocket
that,
dimension.
yeah. So like if he broke that wall, maybe he would have got back. But then shit went crazy, and then didn't happen.
Do you count this as like cosmic horror? Because I know Iron Lung would be
I
like
think it's-
cosmic horror,
I think-
Eldritch horror.
Yeah, Eldritch. Yeah,
Eldritch
I think it's more Eldritch because
You
it's
think-
it's in space. Like it's something out of this world.
is like it's something so far fetched that you can't even explain because
Exactly.
like
you can't
that
explain it.
this guy could see him, can hear him, but like can't see him, but
Mhm.
he's standing right in front of him. It's like,
Exactly.
but the guy was like back in reality, like the house, like that.
Yeah, I think that we don't know, but that seems like that was a normal reality, like the real world. And he's hearing him through the back rooms. It's like how?
My thought was that always when you no clip, it's usually unexpected.
Oh, it is. Yeah, 100%.
So like you just like go to the like you touch a wall and like all of a sudden like you just go through it. So
I will jump onto that. In the one found footage, in somebody's house, she found out that there's a portal in her room and she's dropping stuff in it, and it grows bigger to get her to go into it.
okay.
So I think you have a point there that it kind of chooses people, or
That's what I'm saying.
if
Not
you-
everybody
yeah.
can do it because it's like circumstantial.
right.
Because you could just be minding your own business, like what we see the main character
Mhm.
in the trailer. He's probably minding his own business. I don't know how he discovers the back room because obviously you'd have to touch the wall for that
Right.
for you to know.
Mhm.
Like
Well, he sees like a stream of light, like this very thin light. It kind of looks like a portal.
that I don't like about the portal because I feel like
Like it's giving the textures aren't loading in. That's what
Yeah.
it's giving.
I feel like I've in my mind it's always been that like it was never like you can see like a slit of like a light
Right.
coming to the back rooms. It's just all of a sudden maybe you're like walking in the street. Like you could be like broad daylight walking to the street and all of a sudden you like step down and like
Yeah.
you just fall to the floor and you're in the back room. So like
Right.
there's no given indication that
Mhm.
it was anything that you can no clip through.
Right.
So we'll see how I mean it's a movie. But
It's a movie.
it's a movie.
It's a movie.
That is just that just was not how I pictured it.
Yeah. Now you have on here, you don't want too much found footage. I thought you liked found footage.
Done right, but it has to be a balance. I guess I'm just a little
So let me preface with this. In between now and May, when the movie comes out, I think it's in May. Watch all 22.
Yeah,
of
I'm
his
gonna watch
things.
them all.
They're all like 5-8 minutes long. There's one or two that are like 30 to 45 minutes, but they're all very short. So you can literally blow through them. It's 100% found footage. Watch all those, and then you're gonna tell yourself that it needs to be found footage.
Go. I want a story.
Yeah,
And I know
of
if
course.
they're gonna do all found footage, it's not gonna be easy to tell the story just because
Right, and that's why they're probably
because
cutting
there's
it
gonna be scenes of him with his therapist. It would just be weird
Right.
if that was found
He's just holding the
footage.
camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like them,
Right.
it makes sense for the found footage. I don't know if all of the scenes that are in the back rooms in this movie is gonna be found footage.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But obviously they want to document it. So like,
Yeah,
maybe
it's only gonna be
this
found
is the
footage when
maybe
they're
this is the
documenting.
beginning of the hazmats.
It
I don't
could
know.
be. Yeah,
Either
who
that
knows
or the
which one-
hazmats already existed.
Right.
Because we know time travel existed, but maybe they go back in time. But like who knows?
Like-
Anything could actually happen.
I would be so flabbergasted, and I think the world will go crazy, is if when they're exploring these back rooms, they find the back rooms?
Right.
Right. If when they're exploring it in the movie, they somehow run into the people that in his YouTube series that no clipped. Like they find them.
That'd be
Wouldn't that
crazy.
be insane? Because they're all connected. And he said it's not going to be like a reboot. It's all part of the
Like
same
if you
universe.
enter the back rooms, at least from the movie, because I mean, it's got to be part of the lore then, because Kane's doing it. So like this,
Right.
this is exactly how it happens. So
It's his vision.
I guess I can't say anything about like the light shining in the back room. So
Yeah, it's
it's
his. Yeah.
It is.
So he knows what he's doing. Yeah.
But like if you enter at a certain point, can you like if you enter at a different place, do you always end up in the same spot? Is it always different?
Oh, like if you want to leave,
Yeah.
where do you leave?
So like
That's a good point.
say if you found another spot in the back rooms that you could leave from, where would you end up? Do you end up I guess completely somewhere else? Like you can like travel across the world?
Could. I mean, that's a good point, because in the last found footage video, the guy who's in his normal house in the beginning, like it sounds like someone broke into his house and left. There's a giant hole in the wall, a brick wall, and then his glass door is broken. And he walked into that brick wall and then no clipped right there. So someone in the comment section is like, something just came out of the back rooms and entered our reality. And someone responded to that was like, well, it was human, maybe it wasn't human. That thought is just horrifying. So something left the back room.
That's why I feel like the Backrooms has to be
like it's so,
alive.
It's weird.
I don't know. Does it sound dumb to want it to be alive? But just everything from the back rooms, it just feels like it is. It's like it's just always listening.
Could be.
Like say if you're thinking, like, oh, I want a hamburger, and all of a sudden you turn the corner and there's a hamburger. Be like, what the fuck?
But it's just so random.
Is that like, can I trust that hamburger?
Probably not.
Did it mimic this hamburger? Did it try to mimic this hamburger?
Mm-hmm. But because it mimics everything. But see, it's weird because there's time travel. A lot of people think each room is a snapshot of reality and time, and it morphed whatever it thought like at that time and tried to mimic it perfectly. Like the yellow room, let's say, was that actual space in Wisconsin in real life. So it captured that point in time, and it didn't get it just right. That's why there's stop signs in the ceiling and couches halfway through the floor. And like it took a snapshot of different time periods and it's kind of building something. That's a theory. Again, there's so many theories. That every theory is right.
That's just a theory.
A game theory. It's insane. I don't know. It's crazy, and I can't wait to see it. Now watching all of those short films on YouTube, I need to see it.
Yeah, I gotta watch them all.
And I don't think we're gonna get any solid answers in this film. Like, at the same time, I would want them, but I would also hope we don't to keep the mystery going.
I just want what I expect from this film is, I guess maybe not answers, just because there's a lot of other backroom games that I kind of want to play. Because like I feel like there's different. Because each one can kind of be like a different perspective of how someone's interpreting the back room.
Right.
So I want to watch this, see what Kane's, I guess there's going to be maybe some lore in this, but like the way he would actually like understand the back rooms. Yeah. I mean, he created this.
Right.
So I'm expecting this just to be like very just like creepy, eerie, everything looking so familiar because I don't know how many levels that they're going to go through, how many rooms, but it's going to be unsettling. I want it to be unsettling.
Yeah. I do too. I think that's all. That's it. Back rooms. What a discussion. Let us know if you're excited for the back rooms. Excuse me. Will you be there opening night in the theater for that?
Be careful not to no clip.
Yeah, don't no clip. Imagine.
Scope.
So scary. Do you think there's a version of the Backrooms that's real?
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
I've watched like vids and like read things where like someone's like, oh, I went to this. There'll be like pictures attached. Like I was just walking in the mall. Like I was working at the mall and it was in those. Have you seen like pictures of like the long hallways, like the malls and stuff like that? Like I think that's one, like the rooms, like, and it just goes on and on and on. How do I escape?
Yeah,
like
you can't.
Yeah, like those are like, it's crazy because like you're alone. It's isolation. You're going through the same doors like over and over again, and you're like, how do we like? It's a maze. It's kind of like a labyrinth.
It is. When you watch those episodes on YouTube, some of the ones you can put on subtitles, put them on because purposely the voices are like pretty muffled, so you have to like really listen. So put them on when you can. Some of them there's no option to do it. But like you have to like really listen and like analyze. It's insane. Or just look at the comments. Everybody has their own theories. That's what I was doing. All right, we're gonna jump into They Will Kill You.
Not you.
Who
they really
are you?
It's a good trailer.
She said it just like the trailer. At first they kind of didn't. She said it again. She was like, "Who are you?" Normal when she opened the door, and I was like, "They better do it," and they did. All right. They Will Kill You. Directed by Kirill Sokolov. Written by Kirill Sokolov and Alex Litvak. Notable cast. Zazie Beetz as Asia Reeves. Mila Law? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I am sorry. Who plays Maria Reeves. Tom Felton, as we all know him, as Draco Malfoy. Draco?
Yeah, Draco.
Yeah, Draco Malfoy. Yeah. He plays Kevin. Heather Graham as Sharon. Patricia Arquette. Is that David Arquette?
That's his sister.
For real, though?
Yeah.
Because last time you tricked me.
No, that's his sister.
Okay. as Lily Woodhouse, and Patterson Joseph as Ray Woodburn.
Yo, Ray Woodhouse.
Woodhouse.
What a good character.
He was good. So sad. All right, we'll give our scores in 3, 2, 1.
Mine is a 7.5.
I concur.
You concur.
7.5. You know, I don't know. I really wanted to. The trailers made this look like a 9 or a 10, but I don't know what it was. But I wanted to love it more, and I can't really explain why.
I really liked it too.
Right, but I'm like, it wasn't.
There's something that I feel like I wanted to see.
Ready or Not was better. Maybe it was the filming style. We're going to jump into it. So, spoiler-free synopsis. We follow Asia Reeves, an ex-con trying to rebuild her life, who takes a seemingly simple housekeeping job in a luxurious New York City high-rise called the Virgil. Little does she know something much more dark and twisted is waiting for her.
A lot dark and twisted.
Yeah. Demonic. All right, spoilers. Basically, this story kind of mimics Ready or Not 2 at the same time. It doesn't.
Definitely with the sibling relationship.
Yeah,
100%.
There are so many relations to those two movies that it's insane that we got them a week apart. So basically, we have two sisters. We have Asia and Maria, right? That's her name, Maria. At a young age, they were drifted apart. Asia is like a convict in a way. She's a very troublemaker.
Is she really though? Because
She's just a troublemaker.
dude, in what way is this police going to really like?
She was gonna shoot her dad or
It's
adopted
abusive.
dad.
He
was
was
abusive,
damn
though.
straight up abusive.
He was abusive though. So they were separated, just like Ready or Not 2. She's like, you abandoned me, you ran away.
The only thing, minor thing, is probably the parents probably weren't bad. Maybe they were.
I'm sure they were like an orphanage, right?
In Ready or Not, we
Or a
don't
foster home.
we don't know anything about their original parents. We
No.
don't know what they were like growing up. We just know that Samara Weaving's character had to go.
Mhm.
She had
Right.
to leave. That's what she
She
thought
said
was right.
to get a better life. Then she'll come back and get her because she had no money, I guess. So
So
yeah,
probably abuse.
Yeah.
That's
probably.
unfortunate.
So after she's caught by the cops, we flash forward into the future. Asia arrives at the Virgil Hotel looking for a job. So we think so far, but maybe there's a twist later on.
Yeah.
So she's just going to be like the housekeeper, their maid. And she gets questioned by Lily at the door because she's like, "Who are you? Who
You
are
sounded
you?"
different on the
Yeah,
phone.
you sounded different.
I
So
was getting over a cold.
right. So right away you're like,
Yeah,
what's
I was
going
like,
on here?
I know that she's like out of prison, so I'm like, okay, well, that comment makes sense. But I'm like,
Right.
okay, well, maybe she finally wants a job after this.
Yeah. And she's questioning her because she's like a convict, So who knows? Everything seems normal. She's getting introduced, but at the same time, it feels off. There's so many maids in this place. There's like 1 million.
And the fucking place is huge.
It is huge. There's so many maids, and you're seeing them all, and
There's different levels.
and there's like a weird family dynamic of like the perfect nuclear family almost in like the 1950s or something. Like they're all getting ready to have dinner at the same time. Like you flash forward to all these different rooms.
Everyone looked like they were kind of like rich, pompous people, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely rich, pompous assholes.
Pompous assholes.
So she's getting herself settled. Then she's noticing someone's like stalking her a little bit, and then we get like our first like actual action fight scene. Now, I would describe this film as a live action anime. The way the camera pans moved and like the swing, like all those little like noises and sound effects, it was very live action anime. And maybe that's what threw me off.
This was fun though.
It was fun, and it's way over the top. Like way over the top.
Oh, nothing I ever I didn't believe anything that was happening, but
Exactly.
it was just very fun to just watch.
Right. It's the choreography of the fight scenes are phenomenal. It's well done. This is bloody as hell. And most of the trailer stuff was in like the first maybe 25 minutes.
100%.
So like not a lot.
It'll spoil too
Not
much.
a lot was spoiled. There will be spoilers.
The only
here.
thing, like in the trailer, we don't know anything about her sister, which is
You don't even know if she has a sister.
I am so glad.
Yeah.
This trailer was so good in just like not explaining that she's trying to find her sister.
Exactly.
That is what we need more trailers for.
Right.
The trailer's supposed to show off, okay, she's in this hotel. Why is she in this hotel?
Right.
Why would you give away the why in your trailer? Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, we know. What's the point of... So, like, we know that she hits her sister in the trailer, but we don't know that that's her sister.
Right.
So
you have no idea.
And we know that the maids look like they're evil.
Yeah.
So, like, it's a good twist on what happens.
Right.
Because she finds her sister.
Exactly. So it's super high octane with multiple cult members. Everybody's Satanist, just like Ready or Not 2. They're all Satanists.
Yeah.
So once we get that reveal after she kind of kills them all, they just come back to life.
Yeah, that was a good surprise too.
Yeah,
they
we didn't
did
know.
not spoil that in the trailer at all either.
Every time I saw the trailer,
so surprised.
every time we watch the trailer, in my mind, I'm like, why would you show them killing Tom Felton?
Tom Felton.
Why would you show that? I thought he was like a main character, and
I thought it was going to be like different parts of the movie,
right?
Like, but that was like almost the entire like first 20, 30 minutes maybe.
Well, I'm like, oh, you killed all those people off already? All right. And then we get the "Who are you" line, and then they all come back to life. They just morph back, and you find out that they're immortal because they made a blood pact.
So like everything after that, "Who are you" is like pretty like.
It's all the high octane action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Heather Graham was Lindsay Lohan. Why did I think so?
Lindsay Lohan?
I did.
That's not Lindsay Lohan. She was the main chick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not her. Silly. That's silly. She was funny, though. When she had the small head, like Beetlejuice style. That was funny. And she gets beat up the most. She just gets shit on.
She literally is just an eyeball at one point.
Yeah.
And it's neat that she uses that to spy.
Yeah. And it can just move and do all that stuff. Yeah, and those scenes, practical effects, phenomenal. I think half of this movie is practical effects. There's obviously some CG, but the majority of the kills, it's all practical. And it's very Evil Dead. All like they sped up the shots. It was, it was like 2 times speed when they're running in like the little crawl space. Yeah. It's very Sam Raimi Evil Dead.
Them in the crawl space was so fucking funny.
It was funny. That was funny.
That was funny.
That was funny. Yeah, so then she catches up to her sister, and we find out she's part of this. Yeah. And she's like, you abandoned me. This is my life. I need to do this now. I'm on my own. I don't want you here. Go away.
Little twist, too, because we're like, okay. We don't even find out that she's looking for... When did we find out that she's looking for her sister?
When they reveal that it was the whole plan.
Yeah. I think, she goes, who are you? And then there's a little flashback.
Right.
I think I guess that's when they reveal it. But then, you don't even learn that until like that. I'm gonna praise the trailer again.
It's good.
Like it doesn't give away anything supernatural.
Yeah, no.
I mean, the stuff was over the top in the trailer, but like you don't get that at all.
Exactly.
Other than like, oh, just over the top, like
just action.
But it was so well hidden, and I feel like that makes me like the movie more because you find out the story while you're watching the movie because you're with the character because you're like, okay, she left her sister. What happened to her sister? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we got to find out. She's probably her sister might be there, but then I guess you don't realize that in the trailer. But then in the movie, then you realize everything that's going on, right? And she's a part of it.
She's a part of it, and it's even another twist that because the new maid, every new maid that gets brought in, so Asia in this case, is the sacrifice for the other maids to kill in order to keep their deal to be immortal. And then you find out that Asia's sister, she has to kill her sister to keep that going.
Yes.
To keep her immortal. And obviously, who doesn't want to be immortal? And she's kind of into it. Plus, she hates her sister.
Well, she kind of had to be. She
was going to die too.
She said the only way, the head person was like, you're going to have to do this if you want to
live.
Be here and live.
Yeah. Because she'll die.
What else are you going to do?
Yeah, so one or the other is going to die. So then they obviously have a hatred. So you're like, in your mind, what's going to happen? Because you don't really know because they're back and forth the whole time.
And then obviously Maria kind of has some hatred towards Asia for leaving her.
Exactly. Just like Ready or Not 2.
Asia, who was worse though for leaving? Probably Asia because she ran right there. She was like right there when that happened. She's like,
out of here.
She like shoots her. Dude, how did he survive? Fucking
right?
I thought he got shot in the head.
Nah, I think it was like here or something.
She should have double tapped. Not a good guy.
Nah, he was a bad dude.
Who knows what the fuck he was doing?
He was a bad dude.
Yeah. And the cops are like, whatever the fuck was going on. Like these cops suck.
Exactly. God. And then near the end, obviously they both team up to destroy the devil and everything. So you find out that again with the blood pact, you sign your name on the pig head.
Yeah, that was. I like the ending and the cleverness.
Yeah, the twist on how she defeated it, because the pig head gets possessed by the real devil, I assume it's
That
Satan,
shadow shot was so cool.
right? So I assume it's Satan. So she's like, she quickly cuts off her name that she wrote, and she has it, and that's always living.
Yeah.
Even though the other head's discarded by now, that's still here.
Yeah.
So she erases her name and puts her sister's, and that's how she gets to come back to life.
Now, I think did she erase it, and then as she was fighting the whole family, was she like not immortal after that? Then
I guess.
Yeah,
When did she erase it?
I thought that was pretty cool. I feel like it was like that she was confident that she wasn't
right,
because I guess she wanted to make sure that as soon as her sister died, she wanted to make sure.
right, because you
she
don't
would
see her
live.
erase it.
Yeah,
Because there's a twist. You find out.
but it seemed like
oh,
as soon as she took it off, it seemed like she erased it and then changed it because she only had to change like a couple of letters.
right,
when she did it.
because her sister.
Well,
so
this is there's another
Maria,
one. I gotta watch it
Yeah.
again.
So we saw this like 2.5 weeks ago by now, so we're kind of remembering. But Maria wrote Asia's name,
Yeah,
and then Asia erased her name and put Maria's name. It was like a double bait and switch.
Yeah.
Because she's like, this is the only way. You have to survive. And then she kills herself.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what? Like, it's something you don't expect.
and it was
Goodness.
a clever way because like that's the only way that they were gonna be able to do it.
It was the only way.
The only way.
It's the only way. Yeah.
Makes sense because this is about Satan.
It is, yeah. It's the only way. Cage.
You know what?
Bring that
Any movie that involves Satan canonically now, I'm gonna think it's gonna be that Satan.
From Tenacious D.
Yeah, Tenacious. Like any depiction that's in his lore.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. So
That's
he
funny.
was in this movie. He was in
Ready or Not 2.
Tenacious D. He was in
Yeah.
Ready or Not. Whatever.
Yeah.
Any. He was in Invincible.
He wasn't invincible.
That was-
Technically, I guess you can say he was in Hunting Matthew, because that was also kind of
Yeah,
demonic.
that was him.
Yeah, demonic.
That was him.
He's everywhere.
Good old Saint Nick.
Good old Satan, Nate.
Saint Nick.
Oh, old Nick.
Old Nick.
Old Nick. Oh,
That's
how's
him.
that?
That was him.
How's that? Cool. So obviously there's so many similarities between this and the Ready or Not franchise, specifically Ready or Not 2. Let's discuss some of those.
What did it better?
Let's just get out how many similarities there are. They're both demonic and Satanist films. They both have a pair of sisters that despise each other because they both abandoned each other at a young age. Wow, what are the odds of that? They both go into a house or an area where they're contrived, and they
Pretty
all
much
get hunted
locked
down.
in
Yeah.
and hunted.
And they get hunted. Boom. Look at that. What else?
I guess
I know that.
I don't want to say the immortality. I guess maybe because like I guess you're at the
don't
high
know.
status because of like just lineage, like your lineage. I guess because you're in the high chair. You're
Your
higher up,
family name?
your family name.
I
Like
guess.
you're kind of protected because obviously,
Yeah, I guess.
and Ready or Not, if you didn't do what the pack said, then you pretty much
Yeah.
exploded.
True.
So you're keeping your life.
Both films are extremely bloody.
Yeah. Which one was bloodier? I feel like this one.
This one.
They
was-
they will kill you.
It
Was
was-
definitely
I think that's the most bloodiest film of the year.
a lot.
It was a lot, and it was graphic too. Cutting
that
legs
was-
off, cutting feet
yeah.
off, cutting hands, heads off. It's crazy. Blowing heads off with a shotgun. The boomstick.
The booms.
This is my boomstick.
I like how she was just so prepared with a whole bunch of fucking weapons.
Yeah. She knew what she was doing. It's just,
She
it's just-
didn't know what was gonna happen,
Right.
but she was
She
like,
was
"Oh,
like-
what the fuck?"
Yeah. She's crafty. And some of the scenes, again, how they shoot it, when she gets stabbed by that kid, remember? And she takes it out by leaning against the
Oh,
bookshelf
yeah.
and pushing it out that way because she can't reach it. That's like genius. Like, how'd you think of that? Like, who
And then
wrote
she
that
bumped
scene?
it. I love how then she bumped in, like she backed up.
Yeah.
It's like, ah.
Yeah, she's like clumsy at the same time. It's really dumb. I only give this a 7.5. Maybe it's an 8.
Talking about it more.
Maybe it's an 8.
But okay,
I gotta rewatch it. Watching it, I felt underwhelmed. I don't get it. Like, I didn't get the same emotion watching this than I did Ready or Not 2. I was just like, this is the best thing ever, watching Ready or Not 2.
this
I didn't quite
they're
get
they're
that.
very similar, but I think they're both supernatural.
Yeah.
There's a cult, but I just think They Will Kill You is way more over the top in like I guess maybe
like,
the
goofier.
the goofier.
Maybe
It was way goofier. Obviously, kid stabs her. He's like, "The fuck you little
Yeah.
shit."
But like,
There's some funny moments in Ready or
Right.
Not too, but it's
This
not
was
as
so-
comical.
this was like a cartoon.
Yeah.
But
Again,
again,
as you
it's
said,
not
anime.
that's
Like,
not
it
to
was
say it's
in the way
bad.
everything.
But maybe you just have to have that mindset because it established that from the beginning. Like this is way over the top, and they keep that consistent, so it does fit.
Well, two things that they have in common. All the killers were pretty incompetent.
Yeah, they're also incompetent. Yeah, because their ego is bigger than their act. They're killing.
Well, they're just immortal, so they never really had to really fight. I guess
this is true. This is true.
I feel like Ready or Not 2's characters didn't have any say on being competent, though. I feel like there's no excuse for them because the only two were
this is true.
Sarah Michelle Gellar's character and the
they
brother.
They were bred to do this. You know?
Yeah, but
so.
a little overwhelming, underwhelming. But that was high octane.
Yeah. We quickly mentioned the practical effects. I'm trying to think other movies that had practical effects this year. It's hard to remember.
Dumbo and Tempo.
Dumbo and Tempo. Yeah, they had practical effects, but I think the ones done here are just so good. Like you have heads coming off, practical. You have limbs coming off, practical. Like it's done really well. And it's all like the somewhat stop motion sped up shots with the practical effects. Like again, Evil Dead that did it very well. So it's just done well. It's so good. This is a film to buy.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Like I would buy this.
I could watch it definitely over and over.
Oh yeah.
It's that fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Zazie, like all like the choreography is it just I feel like all that stuff was better than Ready or Not, but I feel like story-wise I think Ready or Not 2 was better.
Yeah, the story here was kind of, flat. Ready or Not 2 had a bigger story, but they're both simple.
I guess maybe a little bit more of a like relate. I think maybe I liked this sibling relationship more than Ready or Not 2, but then also
I like Ready or Not 2's better.
Maybe with the chemistry. Maybe I like the story of the relationship in They Will Kill You more, but I think the chemistry was better in Ready or Not 2.
I agree. Now, do you think the story's better here because we saw it unfold from the beginning when they left each other? Because we didn't see that in Ready or Not 2. It was just lore dumped. Here, we actually saw it firsthand. Is that why?
Honestly, I'm kind of thinking, I don't know, maybe I would have, because there's a lot of chances, like I feel like we didn't need the dump at the beginning. Did we need the dump at the beginning of this movie? Because
the opening convenience store scene?
Yeah.
I think it sets up that payoff later.
I guess it does.
That's how I see it. Like it set that up to be like, you left me, and obviously they explain.
But like imagine like one of like the opening scene is her in the like started in the rain. She's going to the Virgil. She's literally that opening where she's getting that job.
It would have been badass though.
So like you're like, okay, she's here. So then you don't know anything about her sister. So then when she goes, "Who are you?" And that's when we get the introduction.
Maybe, but maybe that would have come off way too abruptly. But I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
We didn't see it, so we don't know. We didn't see it that way.
But that then goes hand in hand with the trailer, because like the trailer didn't spoil any of that.
Right.
So like if you open with, I feel like it doesn't change much of the story.
Yeah.
I feel like the cold open with abrupt, you're like, okay, well now we know, because in the trailers we just see her just being badass.
Yeah.
And then in the trailers you kind of don't think anything of Maria's character, because you don't know that that's Maria, because she asks, where did you learn to do all that? And she goes, prison. And you think, oh, she's just talking to this maid.
Right.
Maybe the maid doesn't actually want to do stuff. That's my impression of the trailer. Is like, okay, she's trying to take this maid. Maybe the maid is trying to escape too, but why? Right. We know that at the beginning. Okay, in the beginning, it's a little bit not as abrupt. But I don't know. I would have kind of liked the cold open of like the rain. She's out in the rain. So like like she's been like, she needs a job. She's just true. She's straight out of the rain.
Yeah, I think that would have set up the bigger twist better. But I don't know if it would have made the sister storyline better.
Like maybe I don't know the flow of it. I don't know, because we get like several. I'm not a fan of like several flashbacks over and over again. So
I'm not a fan of that either.
So like, I feel like the point of the who are you? I guess we kind of already know at that point who she is a bit.
Yeah, because you got to.
You have the cold open. You have the open convenience. Okay, we know I don't know if they said her name, but like we kind of know like, oh, she left her sister, so we kind of already know who her.
Right.
I feel like giving the impression like we're finding out who she is. Why does she have these guns? The same time that this villain is also asking.
That's a good point. If that was the complete introduction.
That's kind of like a nitpick. It's not like
maybe that scene.
It's not game ending on like I really hate it.
Yeah, maybe that scene. Who are you? That enters that beginning scene that we see.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that would have been better. I don't know. I think it would have been awesome if this film started off with that action scene, like really, because that's kind of how it ends up, with just straight up action.
Yeah.
And that I think that would have set the tone better, maybe. I don't know. It's a speculation. What do you think? Speculate. What do you think? Back hurts. Tell us what you think about the movie. Did you see it? Did you not? If you didn't, why not? Go see it. It's good.
This was on a movie mystery, but we didn't watch it.
We missed it. Yeah.
We missed it. Couldn't make it. Sorry. Whoops. I'm gonna no clip.
Yeah, no clip. No clip.
No clip into this.
No. No clip into this. And that's it. That's all we got.
That's all we got.
That's all we got.
Excited for the Backrooms. Let us know, because we
can't wait.
are. Did you like this movie? They Will Kill You. Do you share our opinions on Hunting Matthew Nichols?
Yeah.
It was a stinker.
If you get the chance to watch it, let us know what you thought. We're curious.
Not for us.
Not for us. Definitely not for me. I hate found footage. It only works in some occasions, like Creep.
Like the Backrooms. Oh yeah, Creep.
And the Backrooms. No, my biggest thing.
We gotta watch. We only did the first season of Creep.
I forgot the second season.
We gotta do the second season of Creep.
Yeah, we'll get back.
We'll get back.
Yeah, because we reviewed the first season. I just want to end on this. You didn't watch them yet, but when you do, this will blow your mind, maybe, because you'll be thinking about it. In all the Backrooms that Kane Pixels did on YouTube, are we seeing the found footage as they're filming it, or is somebody rewatching it?
Well, rewatching
Who found it?
I gotta see rewatching it.
Who found it?
In the movie's context, we're gonna be probably watching it as it's happening.
Right. But in his stuff, you don't know. And in that case,
at least in the first, what Kane did, I'm thinking that we're fine. The footage, we found it. So like maybe we found it in the back room. So there's a little TV in the back rooms, and we're just watching it. What
if in the movie they find the tapes and they're watching those tapes?
What if they find some tapes? Okay. Here, all right. That last, because there's time travel.
We're putting money on this.
I don't know if this is gonna happen, but what if we know that they're gonna have found footage? Eventually, maybe towards the end, they find their own footage that they took.
Whoa.
And then they watch it, and we're like, wait, like just watch
like Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Where are we now? We're in now, sir.
Yeah.
We're in now.
They find their own footage that they made, but like before, or like before they made extra ones.
So they're seeing themselves in the future. That didn't happen yet.
Yeah.
That would blow my mind.
I think that would be crazy.
That would be good.
Like they know that they're recording, so like maybe we find one recording, or we're watching them record as they record it, but then it goes on. Then they're watching footage that they didn't even shoot yet.
Yeah.
But they shot it. But it's going to happen.
Premonition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So then they can alter their future.
So they think that they alter. But then they think that they try to. Is that overdone? Oh, can you alter your future?
But if you're watching it happen, can you then do it, or will it always happen unknowingly?
Time travel, it's tricky. Like if you do time travel, you got to do it right.
The only time travel that works is Back to the Future.
If you
Endgame fucked it up.
Time travel is good, which I didn't make this quote. Time travel is only good in movies and stories when you don't think about it.
That's very true.
When you just kind of take it as it is, as like this happened. When you try to talk about it, when you have your characters try to explain it, I think it's like it's there's no point.
It only works at face value. If I go back tomorrow and change something, this future will change. It's not going to create a new timeline.
Yeah. Could it? Honestly, like there's people who say that it can't. There's people who like they scientifically think they've proven that you can't.
Yeah.
Unless we actually have proof. Maybe it's that way.
Maybe. Anyway, let us know your thoughts on time travel.
Like Interstellar. Like if you don't think about it, who knows?
That's all we got today, folks, ladies, gents, and whoever's watching. We have some fans in South Africa.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, some of our viewership, I think it was like 0.01, was in South Africa.
The one lucky person.
Yeah, yeah.
Watching
Who's the
from
one?
South America.
South Africa.
Oh, South Africa.
Yeah, not America, Africa.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, so all of our viewers, thank you for watching. As always, we hope you enjoyed this episode. Please subscribe down below and let us know all your thoughts on all the subjects we talked about today. We got a lot of fun stuff coming in the future, so stay tuned for that. We got a new episode of an interview with Ruby Modine and more coming on in the few months. So stay tuned for that. We're doing round 2.
Round 2.
Yeah. We don't know what we're doing yet exactly, but
we're gonna have to have real alcohol. No, kidding.
Yeah, alcohol.
No, I don't know where we're doing it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, that's something for us to talk about, not you. So
yeah, get the fuck away.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Thanks, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
2.5. Okay, bye.